Hi everyone, this is ShazzieBe. Welcome to my channel. As always, a special thank you and welcome to all of my subscribers, both old and new. Today's video is a tag. I was tagged by Aloha Kiwi for the 50 Things About Me tag, and I will tag 76 Naturalista, Precious Diva 419, and Michelle Howard to do this tag. So I'll just get right into it, and I wouldn't say numbers before each thing that I say. I'll just say it. So I'll just get right into it. I believe in God and I pray often every single day. The first thing that I learned to say when I started learning to speak was the 23rd Psalm. So every time I pray, I also say that. You know, it's just like means a lot to me, the 23rd Psalm. I have a lot of friends. I'm from a multiracial family with people of different religious persuasions. So I don't have a problem with people with different religions or even atheists because I believe everybody's entitled to believe whatever they want to believe. I love people and I love introducing people to each other. I love senior citizens. I love sharing. My parents think sometimes that I share too much because I give away most of what I have. It's rare that I would not give something to someone. If people tell me they like something, I tell them take it. So, you know, that's what I learned from my parents, but they said I'd overdo it. I avoid people who use other people, but if somebody thinks that they're using me, I don't let them think differently. I let them believe it, continue believing whatever they want to believe. You know, and if that makes them feel good about themselves, well, go ahead, but, I'm usually aware when people are doing that. I love parties, I love music, and I love fashion a lot. I love dancing a lot, especially with my family and friends. My dad taught me a lot. He's a great dancer, and he would put me on his feet and dance me around the house, so I learned to waltz and things like that from him. And, so I still do that a lot. I don't dance with strangers because, especially guys, they want to touch you, and I don't want to be touched by people I don't know. So I do not dance with strangers. I'm an only child. I read books a lot. That's been a hobby of mine since I was a little girl. I would hang out on the rooftop or behind sofas or in the trees in canopy, like the mango trees or the guinea trees, so that nobody would notice that I was around, so that I can read my books in peace. So that's something that, I still climb trees when I go home on vacation, but to pick my fruits, not to hide to read my books anymore. I get lost sometimes on the train because if I take the train, usually I read to pass the time and then I get lost. So I try to avoid taking the train so I wouldn't get lost, because I miss my stop. I get a new phone about every, like maybe 3 or 4 months because either I drop them by accident and they break or something goes wrong. I get a virus or something like that, and then I have to change my phone. I love doing foreign accents. It's a hobby of mine. I do Indian accents, African accents, whatever. If I meet somebody from a country, I'll try to learn their accent. I love motorcycles. I love bicycles. I used to ride a lot when I was little and race with cars. So my parents banned me from going on the main roads to ride my bicycle. But that's something that I love. I also love horses. And I took equestrian classes when I was younger, and so I'm really great with horses. And, when I came to the States, that's when I stopped doing that. But that's something that I really enjoy. I like my food to be separated. I don't like them together, like, all the things on my plate to be mixed up. That drives me crazy. Like, I wouldn't want to eat it. It just looks like a mess. And I don't like a lot of foods. Beans and peas are at the top of the list. I used to pick them out of my plate when I was a little girl. I don't like beef. I don't like chicken. There are quite a lot of things that, I never ate pork and all those kinds of things, like, because my dad didn't eat it, so I didn't eat it. I love hanging out with my guy friends a lot. They're very adventurous. I love hanging out with them more than my female friends. I'm very social, but at home I'm very quiet, and that's because I'm very social when I'm outside of the house. I love hanging out with my family, and especially my parents, and you know, all my time with them is enjoyable. It's rare that we have disagreements. I don't like shaking hands because the men's room especially is always full of soap, so I presume that most men don't wash their hands, so I don't like to shake hands. I love to travel. I'll use men's room if I have to because they always have soap. I love all colors, especially pink. I love to work. I've always had a job since I was little. I begged my parents to let me have a job, so I've been working since I was 12 years old. Every time I had the holidays, I would go to work. I love chocolate truffle cake. That's one. Well, that's not my favorite, but that's one of the favorite cakes for me. And I only eat cake usually at Christmas time or if there's a wedding. But during the year, I don't eat cake. I don't eat dessert. Fruits are dessert for me. I do not like any kind of sushi. A lot of people I know are crazy about sushi. Not me. I don't like looking at dead people when I go to funerals. I prefer to remember people as they were alive, so I never look at the dead. I love gold. I'm from Guyana, and everybody from there loves gold, so I'm one of those people that's crazy about gold. I rarely wear makeup. I wore it a lot when I used to do shows, and I don't do them anymore, so I don't see the need to wear makeup all the time. I love elephants, and I do cartwheels. I used to do gymnastics in high school, so I learned to do cartwheels in gymnastics class, and I love the pommel horse in gymnastics. I don't like soda. I love water. I love lemonade. I do not like candy. I do not like a lot of sugar, and I do not like anything that has a lot of salt in it. When I'm at home, I love to spend a lot of time with my family to, you know, have dinner together, breakfast or lunch together at the dining table, because that's when I get to listen to a lot of stories from my parents. So, you know, when I'm with them, that's what I do. I love frogs, and I collect glass frogs a lot, and I only wear nail polish when I'm going out. And I take midday naps to recharge because I have very active schedule. So I do that to, you know, get myself back in order to continue my day. So that's the 50 things about me. And maybe you learned something new or something different. But anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. And God bless. Bye.